My name is Leandro Rodriguez. I was born in Brazil, Latin America. I am an Australian citizen as well, which makes me very proud. Right now I'm living in Adelaide city in South Australia, in the south, and I'm very proud because I always want to live in the south. And the reason I came to Adelaide and South Australia is mainly a friend of mine went to visit me in Cronulla Beach where I used to live, and his name was Toby. And he told me, why don't you come over to the countryside, and it's beautiful over there, you'll love it. And I came here, and I love so much. I love the weather, I love how it's dry. And I felt so touched by the people itself, how they were so beautiful and kind, and everybody opened their arms and then welcomed me here. After stopping here, I just felt so right about this place. It was like, I dreamed about this place, and then all of a sudden I was seeing this place in front of my eyes. I felt like, wow, I just had exactly how I wanted. The countryside so close to the city, and then the city is there. So everything that I had in Sydney, I can find here. I was born in a countryside. After I was born, my mother actually left me in a hospital after 2 days I was born. But that's the people sometimes think is a bad thing, but I don't consider that bad at all because I had a great time. But my grandma went there and picked me up after 2 days and took me to this farm where they lived. And I didn't even know anything else. I thought they were my parents, and I was raised on this farm, which was a beautiful farm. And I remember they have pickup trucks, and they have huge machineries, and they used to do soy. So I remember being exposed to those things I love so much, like in the countryside. My grandmother used to always brag around that she has a Native American Indian blood, and she used to have photos of Native American Indians and from the Amazon jungle, and she was very, very proud of that. And one thing that I am proud as well, she used to know, have a huge knowledge of herbs as well. I need to work because I need to help grandma, you know what I mean, to survive and things like this, which I started working from 7 years old, which is, I mean, I'm not thinking that nothing bad happened to me. As I say to you, it was good for me to go to the workforce at that age, and I learned so many things. And yeah, we used to get by, like, you know what I mean? So my grandma was a pretty intense person. I remember her, and I am her in most things I do every day. And I'm very grateful for my grandmother Adelina, and I carry her in my heart. And she did great things for me. Like I say, she raised me, and then she had a stroke when I was 11 years old. And from 11 years old, I was pretty much by myself in Brazil. And also clothes, I love clothes very much. I am in love with clothes. I love clothes. And my grandma used to pick up grown-up people clothes in like some Venus in Brazil, would say some Venus in Brazil, in a charity place, and she used to make them smaller for me and give it to me to dress. And sometimes the kids would see that clothes would from a grown-up person. It was just make the way to fit me. They used to grab me and stitch my clothes, and they used to like fell out, and I show my bum, and the kids used to laugh at me because I didn't have nice clothes and we couldn't afford. So yeah, school I didn't like very much. It was horrible and a lot of bullying. But yeah, I do remember the clothing thing, that now I can actually afford clothes. Is one of the most amazing feeling that I can have. Is I feel so rich because I can have nice clothes, and I do love nice clothes, and I do like to dress up nice. And I think everybody has a right to dress up nice, and it's one thing that I love. I love clothes, and I have lots of clothes. I joined this BMX gang in Brazil, which I used to take my bike to this shop because I used to work as 11 years old, also delivering clothes from this clothing company. So the way of transport in my city, because it was a little bit up and down in hills and far away and hot, we used to have this gang who used to catch in the back of the bus. So we used to go ride, when the bus pull up in the bus stop, we were waiting for the buses like a gang. And then when the bus stop over there, we used to rush to the bus, on the rail of the bus, and grab on the bumper. And we used to travel. We used to travel for whatever location we want. If you want to go somewhere, we get the special bus. And all those kids are 5, 6 kids on the back of the bus. And sometimes would be one kid holding a bumper like this, another kid holding on the seat of the other bike, and just huge chain. And that's funny because I become a bus driver after this. And now I think I see bicycle riders, and sometimes they makes me a bit upset because I think I got karma from that, to give a hard time to the bus drivers. And now I am a bus driver myself, and the bicycle riders always gives me the S-H-I-T. Yeah, I had a band a little while ago with my cousin, and yeah, we used to be very much based on Guns N' Roses and Led Zeppelin, and we used to cover Guns N' Roses songs and Led Zeppelin songs. I had similar hair to Slash, and Slash has a few similarities. I have a few similarities with Slash. Slash also got raised by his grandmother. He loved BMX, so did I. I moved to Australia because of a fate, destiny. I reckon Australia brought me here. I do believe that Australia picked me up. I had a cousin that came here middle 90s. I had a rich cousin far away, and he had a good life, and he came here to study. And then one day he said to me, "Oh, I'm gonna have a business, and I want you to come here and stay with me to be a company. I don't like it here to be by myself." So I came to stay with my cousin. After I came here, I liked very much. So I had the opportunity to have two lives in one, which I was born in Brazil, and then I grew up. When I came here I was 23, and then I have opportunity again to have the same experience, to be born again, or like example, come from the uterus of Brazil and be born in Australia. So I say to you, I am a person that I feel lucky because I was born again. I embraced this place, and my wife was there, taught me how to really be Australian, and gave me the opportunity to become an Australian, and gave me the opportunity to have an Australian daughter as well. So my wife is the person that most made me grow up, I reckon, as a person. Yes, my daughter, she's gonna be 7 years old in October, and she's a very funny thing. I looked after her from a stage when she was 6 months until a little while. I look after her, I take care of her by myself. And Galaxia means the galaxy, but in my language, Galaxia. So I call her Galaxy because I want to thank somebody up there. I want to thank the galaxy for giving her to my life, so I call her Galaxia. And my hugest goal in life is if I could be the most humble, the most simple, the most kind person. That's my goal, to every day wake up and be happy and happiest with the need of less. For me, when I have my day off, it's just putting my cowboy clothes, going inside my pickup truck and driving around with my brother Matt, because Matt and I were very close, and he's a great friend of mine. And yeah, I consider myself a real cowboy, and so is Matt as well, and we cowboy, baby. The secret to happiness in life is pretty simple, actually. It's not that hard. You have to love yourself before everything. You have to love yourself. You have to bless yourself. You carry this physical condition and plus the spirit, which my grandma told me, we have a spirit. I have to look after myself. And when I am able to do this, I have all this amount of extra energy or extra love to give to other people. And that's very easy. You start loving yourself, you start telling yourself how good you are, how beautiful you are, and then whole perspective on your life will change it.